ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. It's Pham here. Sadly, I don't have my co-host Maxis with me today. Yeah, he wasn't able to do the recording today just due to the fact that he had to go somewhere pre-recording and he was told last second he couldn't make up his mind and a bunch of other stuff. But that intro song was Nubby Cakegum's Minecraft Forest. If you want to go check it out, it's on YouTube. All credit goes to him for that beautiful song, or her. So, if you like eclipses and you're totally excited for eclipses, this Friday, March 20th, 2015, is a total solar eclipse. Apparently, this Friday you'll be able to see it about, well, people will have been excited for this, but the eclipse starts at 7:41 and ends at 11:50. So that's actually going to be really interesting to see, and you better get ready because that's going to be a brand new total eclipse for us. I think it hasn't been the last one since 2013. And by the way, it's just going to be you and me, viewers, since Maxis is not here and we weren't able to get any guest on the show today. So it's just going to be you and me and these topics. Second thing on the list, people have decided to make a Scarface remake. If you are very nostalgic about old movies such as Scarface, then you'll be excited for this because people have been supporting a new remake of it. Even Al Pacino himself has supported the Scarface remake. Nobody knows who's going to direct it, nobody knows when it's going to be aired. People are just boosting for this thing to be a thing. I, for one, would love to go see it since I haven't seen the original Scarface yet. But if they do a Scarface remake, it's sort of going to be like the video game thing where it goes from like last gen consoles and they remake them onto the newer gens. But it's going to be like that, but with movies. But I would be really excited to see the new Scarface remake, and that's just something to be excited for if you're into that movie. One thing that I've seen lately was this YouTube channel called Vice. If you don't know what Vice is, it is this international sort of news reporting type of YouTube channel that they do all sorts of different videos from interviews going to all across the world. As of last year, during the Ukrainian crisis, they had a reporter over there doing things constantly 24/7, which was really nice. Very nice. And I saw this one document that they recently did because I went on a Vice watching spree that it was going to be, well, it wasn't going to be. It was more of, it was about this one Japanese man named Issei Sagawa, who was a, apparently he was or is a cannibal, a real life cannibal. And I know what you're thinking when you hear the word cannibal. You most people would think of someone in the middle of the woods with a creepy shack who would just knock out random strangers out there and then cut them up and eat them. No. But in reality, after watching this, it seems more like this guy just had a hunger for flesh for no reason and ended up being a cannibal. The description of it says basically, on the afternoon of June 13th, 1981, a Japanese man named Issei Sagawa walked to Bois de Boulogne, which I guess is some park in France, because it says that he used to live in Paris. He was carrying two suitcases. The contents of those suitcases, to the lament of a nearby jogger, was dismembered body of a fellow student, a Dutch woman named Renee Hart Elvet. But remember, this is in 1981, and it's been 30 years later at least, or about 40 actually. No, 30. Yeah, 30. And this man is still alive to this day, but as I watched on through it, you start realizing that this man not only is a cannibal, but he's a perverted cannibal. And what I mean by that is that he sort of aims only towards women, foreign women, back in his. I'll let you watch it in the description below, but he sort of keeps changing, and people keep counting him as a evil man. And there's all these different drawings that they show you, and warning, it is a graphic type of documentary. They'll even give you a warning at the beginning of it. But he believed that he was sort of from a different planet. It was just a really interesting thing. And I've been watching a lot of Vice news, so if you watch this document, be sure to watch some more Vice's like different documentaries and stuff that's going on, because they are a really good channel for world news, and if you're into that kind of stuff, just learning about the world and all the different things. And their America section is actually pretty interesting, because even though we live in the United States, there's some weird parts about it. Some interesting too. The second to last thing I want to talk about on our little short episode today, since I have no one to really bounce back off of, no guest today, and it's just you and me, the viewer. The Apple Watch. This is getting sort of into a technology type of area. The Apple Watch recently came out. Well, I think it. Well, no. Let me rephrase. As of April 24th this year, the Apple Watch will fully come out. People are probably like, yay, we get one of those cool detective watches. But if you guys remember, on St. Patrick's Day, we had our guest, Gage McCann, also known as Gigabro 14. Well, it seems like we've already reached this point where we have sort of watch-like phones, because the reason why I mentioned him is that he has a wristwatch that is similar to and is like a phone watch. But the only difference is that it doesn't call people. Well, it can. The phone is basically connected to his phone by Bluetooth, and he can make calls, listen to music, and even look at time when he wants to on his phone. I don't know how much it costs, but I would rather get one of those instead of the Apple Watch. Personally, I'm not telling you to go get this little wristwatch thing. I'm saying the reason why I'm saying this is just because of the fact that the Apple Watch costs so much money. It's ridiculous. If you're gonna pay $500 for something like that nearly, then might as well go get a new console or something, or even a brand new PC and Skype someone. Even Facebook has a free calling system. Don't get like a nice little fancy watch that comes in gold or blue or pink just because it's a wristwatch phone. It's just silly to me. Not only that, Samsung hasn't said anything about theirs, not that I'm aware of. Their Samsung watch phone should be coming out relatively soon, unknown time. I think it's about to. Let me check for a second. But back to the Apple phone. For the price alone, not the best thing that you're gonna get for your price. It's kind of. I don't know how to say it. It's kind of. Technology is advancing really fast, like we mentioned before, because the flying car already happened. We already have a hoverboard, but it's more of a water jet board. And with the new evolution of even watch phones, sort of like James Bond phones, it's improved a lot. But sadly, looking for such things as the Samsung wristwatch phone, I haven't found anything on it at all yet, which is gonna be kind of hard to do. But since Apple's gonna be coming out with it in about a couple months from now, month and a couple days, we'll be seeing a lot of people, or a few, with the Apple Watch, like how very little people have purchased the Google Glass. And you know who you are if you purchase the Google Glass. Nothing wrong with the Google Glass. It just looks kind of dorky in a way. It sort of makes you look kind of silly when you wear it, just personally. So, yeah. That's sort of like another $500. Money adding up. And the last thing I want to talk about on our list today is the fact that a game that I've seen that has only been played by Minecraft YouTuber Sky Does Minecraft, Never Have I Ever, it's recently started exploding around the world. As of apparently 2 hours ago, we've seen, because Ellen is okay show, I never watched a single episode, people have told me it's okay. Madonna and Justin Bieber went on Ellen and played Never Have I Ever. And if you watch Ellen a couple, maybe a month ago, a couple weeks, I'm not quite sure. The we seen Johnny Depp and somebody else on Ellen, and they were also doing Never Have I Ever. But that goes back to about last year of 2014 near the end. I seen the man Sky Does Minecraft play Never Have I Ever with a couple other friends, and I don't know if this has been a game before. It's just been blowing up a lot, so that'd be something interesting to do one day with some guests on the show and everything, which would be really interesting. Get Max's back on here, get some nice little guests, and just talk. And do maybe Never Have I Ever. Make a longer episode. But that's all the topic I have to talk to about today. Not much going on again. It's really small. Don't forget to go see that Total Eclipse that tomorrow. Special thanks again to Nubby Cakums for the Minecraft 4 song that you saw in the intro and you're going to see on the outro. And since you guys are awesome viewers, I just want to do a little interaction with you guys since you guys have supported this channel and watched the first 3 episodes. And if you have and you're watching this episode right now, I want to play a little game with you guys using the comment section below. We're going to play a Would You Rather. Okay? So, would you rather live in a world, get me, live in a world to where that we're still technologically not as advanced as we are now. So basically all these iPhones, all these smartphones, all these weird like little AI things going around, Siri, Google Chrome, or Google Glass, or whatever's going on. Would you rather be in a time, basically back in the 1990, 1980, when whenever phones were first invented, I think 1980s, and the internet was brand new and people were still around, like not as technically savvy. Would you rather live in a time like that, to where instead of technology just at the snap of a finger is like rising, and it's just slowly rising and taking its sweet time, or would you rather live in a time period where every day a new technology is invented and we just keep advancing and advancing and advancing? Leave your comment down below. Also, subscribe if you haven't already for some more sweet content. Also, slam that like button if you love this video, and please share it on your social media websites such as Twitter, Google+, even though a lot of people diss Google+, and Facebook, so we can get some more views and have some more lovelies on this show, because we appreciate it. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye!